Hey, y'all. Welcome to
Howdy from Texas.
All Things Wagner Live. Live.
Where's my boy Frank?
Yeah, Frank and Mark and Cruise Vet are in the house
Cruise
already.
Vet, my man.
Woohoo. Love you guys.
Yes.
Excellent. We actually had to have more lighting today because we're a little cloudy here in Texas. Which one of y'all? Is it Cruise Vet who's in Texas? One of y'all, I think, is from Texas. We got rain. We got a little bit of sprinkles this morning.
But we're fixing to get hit tonight and tomorrow.
Yeah, well, we need the rain. We're talking about the weather because we're waiting for folks to come in. That's what you do, right? You talk about the weather. But in Texas, it's bad. Who were you talking to this morning? Up in PA.
Yeah, Pennsylvania.
Some Pennsylvania was like, yeah, he was saying, yeah, y'all are fixing to get the rain, or bring it.
Yeah, just send it.
Bring it, Lord.
Send it.
Bring it. Happy Sunday, All Things Wagner Live. Glad y'all are in here with us. And we will, yes, Cruise Vet, I live near Houston. Loving the rain.
Okay.
Yes, and y'all's immediately turns into a sauna there in Houston. I mean, that's not even funny.
Yeah, Houston and Galveston both. They get.
We walk out and it feels like a sauna sometimes here in the Dallas Fort Worth area, but that's nothing like y'all down in Houston.
In fact, we were on board. What was it? Liberty of the Seas in Galveston Port when a big storm hit several years ago. You remember that? Man, it rocked. It was amazing. We could just see it roll in from. It came down from Houston into Galveston. You could see it rolling in. And man, the winds and the rain, it was sheets of rain just come down. Like you could hardly see the port buildings. It was raining so hard. And we're on board the ship, docked.
Oh, I do remember that.
Yes. And the wind was just incredible.
Because we were in the solarium.
Right.
And just looking out the windows at the crazy, sheets of rain.
Anyway, it was wild.
We will. That's the official start of the video when I get my notes together.
Whoop, whoop.
So
did I just do that?
You did.
I did.
That was a lovely kind of sweet sound, JJ.
Whoop, whoop.
Good for JJ doing a sweet sound for us. He is our sound effects guy. Except he's never done a drum roll for me.
Not going to.
Okay, thank you. So for those of you who don't know, we are on a weight loss journey. And we are 55 days until our Explorer cruise out of Miami. That's Royal Caribbean Explorer out of Miami. And we started this June 20th, I think.
Thereabouts.
Excuse me, about June 20th. And realized that we had gained, who's we, Tonto? We had gained 15 pounds.
We gained 10.
And it was all fat, people. It wasn't no muscle going on here. It was all fat because we weren't in the gym and we weren't watching what we were eating. And I'm a sweets lover. And so that's what we were doing.
That's why she married me.
Since last September. That's not the only reason. Just so you feel a little better.
Well, I am sweet. Wait.
We had gained 15 and 10 pounds since last September for our first cruise back. After the restart, they started cruising back in the summer, actually to Bermuda. But from the U.S. sailings, our first one back, it was 714 days.
Yeah, it was.
Since our last cruise.
Ooh.
So that was on Symphony Season September. Since that cruise, I got to June and I was like, what? That's 15 pounds. No wonder my pants don't fit. So that wasn't fun. So, and JJ gained 10. He was, he had taken a pair of shorts out or two.
Or 3 or 4.
So we said we got to lose it to cruise it. We're done. We're done gaining. I don't have to buy any more new clothes. And so we started this journey. So we usually start this ball off by telling y'all a little bit about us, the new folks. These folks that are in here right now have heard us, have heard our story.
And we're grateful you're here.
Absolutely. If you haven't watched the original Lose It to Cruise It video, anyone who's new, I'll link that down below after the show. But it's just a picture of me with how large I used to be, 30 pounds up. And then again when I was really in good shape, actually. Actually, it was during the shutdown and we had gone to a Mexico all-inclusive resort.
Oh, yeah, that was Rio.
Yeah. And I felt pretty good about how I looked. Everything fit. It was great. And it's just, that's what the thumbnail looks like. So it's me kind of before and after, but that was the now before, and me 8 weeks ago was the after. So we've been doing this little lose it to cruise it thing. So we have been on 17 cruises. Again, just to get back to tell you a little about us, we've been on 17 cruises. We started cruising in 2011.
Yep.
We did 2 Carnival and a Norwegian, and then since then we've done Royal. However, we have a series of exciting cruises.
We are
coming,
branching out.
Oh my goodness, that's what they call it, branching out, folks. We have obviously this Royal Caribbean Explorer for October, and then Norwegian Breakaway out of Nola booked for January, just this coming January. The Allure out of Galveston in April, again 23.
Number 2 on her.
Yes, we've been on Allure already. And then Ovation of the Seas, again Royal, out of Seattle for Alaska. Yeah, there's got to be some Alaska song we can sing when we talk about going to Alaska.
You're going to make me sing for these
And
folks?
then,
no, don't
I think we announced this last week. Did we announce our celebrity? I think we announced our celebrity cruise coming up. We just booked Celebrity Equinox for January 24. And y'all, I told our cruise director yesterday, I was like, we're going to have cruises booked until Jesus comes back.
Our cruise director?
Yeah, I mean, our travel agent.
I was going to say, did I miss something?
Our travel agent.
Did I sleep through something?
I bet she feels like our cruise director because all we do is cruise. But I said, we're gonna have cruises booked until Jesus comes back. I don't know. We're just going to keep, because we have a new booking. We are booked on, drum roll? No drum roll. No drum roll for me.
Mardi Gras
in April of 24 out of Orlando. And I'm telling y'all, you need to, and we'll talk about it a little bit more in the cruise news, but capacity, y'all, because everyone's changing their protocols, and so everybody can cruise now just about on most any cruise line.
Correct.
Capacity is going up, demand is going up, which means
prices are going to
go up. What else is going up? Prices.
Right.
Absolutely. Ding ding ding. You win the prize for today.
The only thing going down is the thickness of my wallet. It's getting real skinny.
Yes, it is. But again, our travel agent has a website that allows us to pay it off, make payments and pay it off. And we can see the record there and everything. It's wonderful. Her website's wonderful. But so book now. That's what I was going to say. Book now, people.
Right.
Because the prices are just going to be going up. I mean, I feel kind of silly, but then I read someone on a Facebook group yesterday that said 16. No, because we have 6 or 7 booked. They had more than double. They had like 20 booked. And they felt really bad when they were telling someone, someone called them. That's what it was. They were sitting down with dinner to someone, and their friend said, well, that's a little excessive, don't you think? And so they were coming into a cruise Facebook group, and we were like, they're excessive. They need to close their mouth. That's what's excessive. We were all getting all over her friends saying, and we have 6. I think we have 6 booked.
I don't think you can ever book too many. Seriously.
Now's the time to book as far out as you can to get the good prices. Woohoo!
Because they will go up.
Definitely. Yes, Cruise Vet says I'm trying to lose for our October cruise. Well, how much have you lost so far? Cruise Vet, tell us. Oh, didn't we watch his videos the other day? I think you commented.
I did.
Yes,
I did.
You're a big tall guy too, right?
Yeah, he's Navy.
Yeah, you got lots.
Go Navy.
You got lots of room to put it in. This little 5'3" girl. I don't have a lot to store it in. He's 6 foot. He has a little more room than me, but good for you.
I'm 5'11" and a half now. I'm 66.
Oh no! Don't start shrinking. You cannot start shrinking.
I'm shrinking.
I married a 6 foot tall man. Am I going to have to get to?
Oh, I know what it is. It was a ½ inch of hair that I lost.
Oh, you did have some poofy hair back in the day.
I fixed my hair for y'all today, too.
You did have some poofy hair that would have added like an inch.
I had a nice salad.
Some Elvis hair.
I had a good salad.
They call it, his brother is an actor.
He's a thespian.
He
studies acting.
Yeah. He acts too. I mean, he's
an actor.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Anyway, they said we call it salad in the business. So now JJ calls it salad.
Yeah,
people will look at us like, what? What you talking about salad?
Yeah, I was informed real quick I could never make it in acting because I don't have a salad.
Except for, of course, telesavalas. Telly Savalas was pretty big.
Who loves you, baby?
Boy, am I showing my age?
Who loves you, baby?
Who's the youngest in here? I don't know. I don't know how old y'all are, but Telly Savalas, y'all even know who that is? Oh, man. Okay.
I know Cruise Vet knows who that is.
Yes, Cruise Vet says, I got drenched boarding Adventure of the Seas earlier this year. Oh, well, that's kind of fun. Yeah. Adventure would have been in Galveston, though. Yeah. Cruising Scene's back. Woohoo. It's Cruising Scene, actually. I'm attributing that to Cruise Vet. Cruise Vet's like, I'm not trying to lose weight, girl. What you talking about? Cruising Scene is trying to lose for their October cruise. Excellent. I think y'all said that last week. I remember y'all saying that. Tell us about your progress. Like, maybe what you're doing, counting calories or Weight Watchers or, whatever, keto. Everybody does everything. Cruise Vet, I'd like to try celebrity. Yes, we're excited about our celebrity. Since we interviewed, if you haven't seen the interview on our channel yet of our friends who got COVID on board, like day 3 or 4, I think, it was on Celebrity Equinox. And I'm kind of giving the spoiler alert away, but they raved about how they were treated on Celebrity. And it happened to be Equinox. So we just booked a Celebrity Equinox.
Did they have anything to do with that?
Did who have anything?
They pushed us over the edge with that good report, didn't they?
I don't know what you're talking about.
The booking on Equinox.
Oh, probably so. I can't remember if we'd already booked or not.
No, I don't think we had.
They definitely made it happen if we hadn't booked already.
Right.
Cruise Vet. Yes, I'd like to try celebrity. Frank Carone. Hello from Dayton, Ohio. Yes. Oh, and God bless you. Thank you, Frank. You're always so sweet. Mark says, hello, guys. Just to let you know, you are still on Harmony. Did you have back-to-back, Mark?
You trying to make me jealous,
Still on Harmony of the Seas as we speak. And yes, I'm kicking back home to drink and watching your video right now live. Thanks, Mark.
Hang loose, baby.
Still, I swear I did a back-to-back because you've been on. Maybe it was just last Sunday you were on and now you're going home maybe. Tell us, Mark, if you did a back-to-back. Make us all jealous. Frank Carone, my brother, I love that beautiful shirt. Oh, thanks, Frank. Cruise Vet says, Kojak, Telly Savalas, Kojak the man. Yeah.
I'm not getting
Cruise
right.
Vet.
There we go.
You're closer to our age. Cruising Scene, just trying to eat natural and home workouts. Well, there you go.
There you go.
I just feel better. When I eat, better. In fact, the other day.
We can't talk about yesterday.
I see the difference though. I had a burger on Thursday at lunch at work. And usually from this burger place that we order from in town there, the town that I work in, oh man, it is so good. It's like a drive-in. And y'all know when I'm talking about a good drive-in burger.
The greasy bun?
There's nothing like it. Like I bet they I don't know how to make it. Like they butter the bun probably. And it's just like a good greasy drive-in hamburger. Ain't nothing else like it.
I'll be back, y'all.
Is he okay?
No, I'm going to get a burger.
Oh, I thought you were going to. I thought the dog was doing something. You were going to get him.
No.
Yeah. So I decided at lunch on Thursday at work that would be a good place. I was going to cut it in half because the last time I seriously made myself sick because I ate the whole burger and the whole fries.
And she wouldn't give any to me.
I got sick at dinner. I didn't even want dinner that time before because I ate it all. I wasn't even full. I was still full. I wasn't even hungry. So this time I was like, okay, I'm going to cut it in half and eat half the fries. And I did. I ate half the burger, half the fries.
She did.
Put the rest in my little lunch bag to take home for dinner. And so I had half a burger and fries for lunch and half a burger and fries for dinner. Guess what I was feeling at the gym on Friday? Yeah. Yeah. Cruise Scene's talking about, I'm just trying to eat natural. Yep. It was awful. I was just like, why am I so tired? I think I used the word lethargy with him.
Lethargic.
I was like, why am I so tired? I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Awful nutrition, sucky nutrition yesterday.
And I had to go look up the definition of lethargic.
No, you didn't. But it wasn't good. It's just not good. So, Cruise Scene, I totally get you about, like just trying to eat natural home workouts. Mark, the shark says, actually, sweetheart, it was back to back. Yes, I thought so. I remembered that.
She did remember.
I thought I remembered that. Oh, that's lovely. I think I'm probably going to have to be retired for us to go back to back.
We're going to have to.
Yeah, I just
and then
can't.
I'm going to have somebody take care of my fur babies.
Oh, that's right. I can't ask my boss to bye, I'm gone for 2 weeks. Cruise Vet, I lost 45 pounds over the last year. Look at you.
That's amazing.
I was saying I wasn't talking about you, not even knowing I was also talking about you.
Congratulations.
Just changed my eating habits and bought myself a treadmill. There you go. I mean, really, again, we're not, fitness experts or
Nope.
I just did a lot of reading and research over the years to help us lose weight back in the day when we lost all of our weight. JJ lost 60 pounds.
Oh, yeah.
And I lost 30. And I just scoured the interwebs and just looked at actual research, not just all the books everyone's making money off of, but I actually scoured.
You called Dr. Google.
The data. The datum.
Dr. Google.
And yeah, I mean, it is in the end about energy balance, I mean, we're fearfully and wonderfully made. I mean, that's how it makes perfect sense. We only need so much energy here, depending on how much energy we're outputting. So we're perfectly oiled machines in that way. But, especially in modernized countries, I know I sit on the couch, eat pizza and watch Netflix. And what does that cause? That causes
I love pizza and Netflix.
Oh, yeah, I do too. Yes, just changed cruise vet. And Cruising Scene says nice. Yeah. How long did it take y'all to lose the weight?
Got to think back. Golly.
Goodness. It was several months.
When did we go to Hawaii?
In 2010 or 09?
09, I think.
And we got the pictures back and we were like, oh, no, that can't be.
I want to say it took me a year.
You think it took that long?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm not sure it took that long.
I think it did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, of course, and Cruising Scene, I'm not sure y'all watched our original video, but we kind of gave the history, we gain it back and then we'll lose a little bit again for a cruise. And then we'll gain it back when we come back. I'm like, why do we do that? We know that we feel better,
It's called yo-yo.
Not huge. We would gain 10 pounds and then go back down. But even that's not healthy. So
10 pounds makes a difference to me.
No need to really do that. Mark, remember I'm a welder, so that's what I do for a living, guys. Excellent. Boy, Mark, they are really telling kids these days, and I completely agree. College is not for everybody. I have a professional job, Mark, and you probably make more than me being a welder. I mean, seriously, it's a good job because this is what I tell kids these days who ask me, this is all things Sherry today, I guess. Anyway, I tell kids who ask advice, about, school or college or whatever careers. I'm like, listen, find something you like to do because you're going to have to be doing it until, you die. But two, find something that rich people don't want to do for themselves or don't know how to do, can't do, don't know how to do. So either won't do or don't know how to do things like welding and electrician, plumbing, things like that. Is anyone going to think you're going to whatever, get rich or whatever kids want these days? I know they want their 15 minutes of fame, but
my Jordans.
Yeah, right. Your kicks.
My kicks.
But welding, that's good money. And you don't really have any debt. I mean, you might, maybe for technical school, maybe you might have a little, equipment, but not a 4-year degree.
Equipment.
Or even graduate school or any of that. So I'm all for those kind of things.
Equipment in a truck.
Yes.
Is not cheap.
True. You can do a little debt for maybe your equipment, but or even being a pool maintenance person or a yard person, because again, rich folks don't want to do all that stuff for themselves. They want to hire someone to do it. So, anyway, there's my later in life moment for the day. Career advice with Sherry. There you go. So yes, getting back to our agenda. Dad was a plumber. Brother was an electrician. There you go.
And I'm telling you, they probably had a pretty good life, but they worked hard and earned it.
Yeah. Yep. There you go. So book now was where I left off.
Yeah.
Because demand is just going up, y'all. Capacity is growing, and that means demand is growing, so prices are going to be going up. Okay. Oh, and we took y'all's advice. I don't know how many of y'all know that on our, it's called the community tab, but we do polls and stuff. The polls get a lot of input. So it's just about community engagement. And, polls are easy as you're looking at your YouTube feed, and I'll pick up JJ's phone. You're looking at your YouTube feed and it scrolls up and there's a poll. It's I like to take polls and boom, it's easy to take polls, but I put a poll on there the other day about which video you'd rather like to see. And one of them was the cost of a cruise versus a land vacation.
We did that.
I'm just going to tell them.
We did that.
Well, spoiler alert, we did it.
Spoiler alert.
He's like, we did it. Yes, we did. Well, he was my, what do you call it?
Photojournalist?
Your photographer. You're my filmographer. What's it called?
Photojournalist?
I don't know. He filmed it yesterday. We did that, but it's going live. It's going to publish. It's going to be published tomorrow at 4 p.m. So that we took a cruise price. In fact, this October cruise, all the cost for our October cruise and compared it to an 8-night stay in Miami, Florida. So not going to give it away. Not going to give it away. I'm just going to say.
And you got to watch it till the end.
I was a little closer. Oh, the end is funny.
Yeah. The end is funny.
It was a little closer than I thought it was going to be. I'll have to tell you, but I won't tell you who won.
Moving right along.
So you can watch that video. If y'all go, people, whether you're watching live or in Memorex, is it live or Memorex? Boy, I am old.
Oh, you are old.
What is that? I don't even know what Memorex is. Quite frankly, I just remember hearing the commercials. Whether you're watching live or watching it on the replay, if you're subscribed and you go and hit the little red notification bell, then when our videos come out, then you'll get notification and you can go watch that. It's called cruise versus land vacation. Yeah, like which is better for your wallet is pretty much what I titled it. So y'all can watch out for that video. So,
and if you care, share. We got to hit 1 million subscribers by the time she retires in 7 years. I'm just saying, help us out.
That would be wonderful.
Yeah,
that would be great. We're actually just shooting for 5,000
by Christmas.
Woohoo! Yeah, spread the word. So lose it to cruise it update. Again, that's the sound. I don't know how loud that is. Sorry, y'all. That may be really loud and irritating. I feel like all business-like, getting my notes together. So we started back to the gym regularly again on June 15th, actually. 4:30 a.m. workouts. We get up at 3:45 and we are to the gym and we are gone usually by no later than 5:40. I get off the elliptical because I do weights first and then I do a little bit of cardio just for like heart health. And then, so I'm usually getting off the elliptical as I'm watching my Netflix on my phone while I'm on the elliptical. I still get my Netflix in. We usually leave by 5:40 so I can come home and shower and, get to work on time. So we both do weights. So weights is our big thing. I follow Gabrielle Lyon is her name. Dr. Gabrielle Lyon, Lyon.
And I follow.
Do you follow her?
Jeff Cavalier.
Oh, yeah.
AthleanX.com.
What I was going to say is Dr. Lyon has this saying that says muscle is the organ of longevity.
It's a fact.
I love it.
It is.
But she goes into all the, like science behind it because she did her internship with elderly and she realized just as we get older and we lose muscle, all the health problems that it causes, not just weakness and we fall and we, break a hip and we have to have surgery and all that stuff, but metabolically and biologically, like the chemicals, because muscle is an organ. So anyway, muscle is the organ of longevity. I love that saying. Cruise Vet says Memorex was cassette tapes. Okay. Oh, it was a brand. That's right.
It was a brand. Exactly.
I did have cassette tapes, Cruise Vet. I am that old, but I couldn't remember. I just remember, is it live or is it Memorex? Like that was.
Do you remember the commercial they used?
I don't remember what they did on the commercial.
A high pitched voice and it shattered a glass.
Like an opera voice.
Is it live or is it Memorex?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I loved my cassette tapes, but sorry, they weren't that good.
Girl, I remember when 8-tracks were big.
I did 8-tracks too. I had a Oak Ridge Boys.
No, when they first came out.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you are old. It's like fine wine.
Like a violin.
Yes, like fine
Older
wine.
the wood, the sweeter the music.
So we started back to the gym. We track our food because we count calories and protein. That's what we try to watch. Some people do they're called macronutrients. They track all their macros, which also include fat and carbs. We just track calories and protein. If you have your calories in check, you're gonna lose weight. And if you keep your protein up, that will help you maintain your muscle and or build muscle. Some new people in the gym can actually build muscle at the beginning of their journey if they haven't already been lifting for a while. Newbies, lifting newbies.
I'm not a newbie.
No, we're not. So progress. You need your notes?
My cheat notes?
Yep.
Where
you need
am
your
I?
cheat notes.
Oh, I'm JJ.
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Yes. JJ's overall poundage dropping is
10
pounds.
10 pounds.
For those of you who've been following, two weeks ago,
yes,
he had lost 10 pounds. He was so happy because that's the poundage he gained, and so he lost it. He lost it, and then he gained last week.
Well,
he was he was up 0.8.
0.8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we were a little more
of a pound.
You were a little more free with your eating.
Look here.
Yeah.
Man's got to treat himself once in a while.
But this week you're down
0.7 of a pound.
0.7.
That'll change tomorrow, however, after my eating yesterday.
Who knows? You've been on track today.
Pretty good.
Yeah, so who knows? And what's going on with your clothes, Mr. JJ?
Man, my shorts are getting bigger.
He said his shorts are getting baggier. Yeah. And yeah, I like how you described what was happening with your t-shirts.
The muscles in my t-shirts are getting larger. Can you tell?
His t-shirts are getting more muscular.
Can you tell?
Isn't that amazing? How the shirts?
I just buy the shirt with the muscles in it.
The shirts change, yeah. Yeah. Status quo in the gym last week. You're
Status quo. I'm hoping to increase a little weight. Same number of reps and sets, same weight as the week prior. I'm hoping to go up a little bit in weight this week.
And I am finally back to losing. I'm total of 7.4 overall. Woohoo!
That's good.
And I'm happy with that. I really don't care what the scale weight says as long as my inches are going down, because if you're retaining muscle or even maybe gaining a little muscle memory, then the scale might be equal. It takes a lot for women to gain muscle, don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying maybe a little bit of muscle memory coming back. I'm not upset that I haven't gained, like how many weeks has it been? I don't know, that I haven't lost a pound a week. Doesn't matter because my inches are coming down. So I lost 7.4 overall and 1.8 this past week.
That's amazing.
So that's good.
Yeah.
More than 6 weeks. What are we, 6 weeks in? More than 6 weeks in.
Yeah.
Yeah. And feeling like the junk in the trunk is shaping up again. I was kind of getting the saggy mum booty. Not good. Saggy flat. Not good. So I feel like
the draggy baggy.
Yeah, the draggy baggy. I feel like my bum is shaping up again a little bit, which that's good. That's good. Okay, well that's our lose it to cruise it update. We're still going, y'all, and y'all go too. Y'all tell us in the comments if you're watching recorded. Tell us what you're doing with your health. It matters too if you're A1C or your whatever has gotten better, your cholesterol is reduced. That matters too. It's not just about the scale or anything.
I also have additional news.
What's that?
My thyroid medication has been reduced.
He just found out earlier today.
They're reducing my thyroid med.
Yep. Excellent.
So metabolism is
kicking up
a little bit.
Yep, because you're getting your muscles. You're getting your muscles back.
Got that new shirt.
I forgot. I was talking about inches, and I forgot that I've gone down an inch in my waist, 1 1/4 in my hips, and my thighs are now down an inch. I think they were. Yeah. So maybe 1.5 inches in hips. I measured again this morning after I did this update last night. So again, I'm happy because the inches are going down, which means I'm losing fat, especially around the waist. That's what that means.
My friend Kevin. Hello, Kevin.
Woohoo! Hi, Kevin.
On my favorite ship next week, I see.
Yes, we sail on Liberty next week. I'm hoping I don't go overboard with the food, that is. Kevin.
Ba-doom ching. Yeah. Don't scare me like that, bro.
Yeah, as long as we're not talking about too much alcohol, you're probably not going to literally go overboard. Not good. But yeah, Kevin, we indulge, on the cruise. You know what I do, though? This is what I decided. I stop early. If you've watched any of our vlogs, I even say that on the vlog. I'm like, I stop early with my main meal because I know I'm going to want dessert.
All 3 of them.
All 3 desserts?
Yes.
That's what you get on a cruise.
Yeah, it's a cruise life, baby.
It's all there.
It's a cruise life.
Maybe. So I just stop. I start the edge of getting full. I'm not saying I'm not saying I'm not full yet because you're eating MDR lasagna or whatever. seafood combo.
Right.
But I'm like, I need to stop now so I can have dessert because my taste buds want dessert.
Right.
And I'm going to be miserable. I'm going to make myself sick if I don't stop now. So, Kevin, that's a little tip for cruise eating from All Things Wagner.
Cruise vet likes being able to take the stairs
on the ship again. Absolutely.
I do too.
Yeah.
And you know what? I had 4 knee surgeries on my right knee 20 years ago, and 4 of them in 9 months. And I didn't realize until the open knee surgery, which was not a replacement. But anyway, my orthopedic surgeon told me that the ratio is 4 to 1. Your poundage is 4 to 1 on that knee joint. So if you drop 10 pounds, that's like 40 pounds of pressure coming off your knees. So that's a significant advantage to dropping the poundage.
Yeah, and Cruise Vet said he lost 45 pounds.
Yeah, there you go.
Over the last year.
So multiply that by 4. That's 180 pounds of pressure off your knees.
Taken off your joints.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so cruise news and FAQs. That was like Walter Cronkite. The Walter Cronkite. Man, I'm getting all the old references in.
What is up?
I know. Well, our demographic for our channel is like 35 to 55. So most people, even maybe 35-year-olds would know who all those people are. I don't know.
I drive the number down a little bit.
I don't know. Yep. Okay. So this is, for those watching later, as of August 21st, 2022. Everybody knows that's today. So if we'll recall, on July 18th, the CDC dropped the cruise line program, and each cruise line can now choose their own protocols, and boy, have they been choosing them. What's the rule to live by? Check
your cruise line's protocols routinely.
That's your second prize for today.
Yep. And a week before, check it every day.
Yeah. The closer you get, check it more often, because, I mean, seriously, the week before last, these were changing daily.
Yeah, they were.
These were changing daily. So the new news is that Bermuda dropped its vax mandate as of August 22nd. Guests traveling directly to the island still need to show a negative test, though. So if you're like actually porting in Bermuda, like flying to Bermuda for any reason, whether you're going to cruise from there or you're just vacationing in Bermuda, you still have to have a negative test. But it dropped its vaccine mandate, like if you're cruising. What I don't know is if you're cruising to Bermuda and you're on a cruise line that doesn't require vaccine, so you don't have a vaccine, can you get off in Bermuda? I don't know that. I think so, because I think dropping the vax mandate, I think that's what that means. They just do still require a negative test if you're flying, if you're actually going to independently traveling to Bermuda. Holland America, for 15 nights or shorter, no test for the vaccinated. And the unvaccinated still need a test, of course, except for countries that require a vaccination. So Holland America, if you're interested in that line, we've never cruised them either. I forget who they're owned by. I don't remember.
If you know, tell us.
Who Holland America is owned by. Yeah. But that's for 15 nights and shorter cruises. No test for the vax. Unvaccinated still have to test. And of course, the rules are all different in the countries that still require vaccinations. But again, with the point that this is changing daily,
right.
Bermuda is now off the list. It used to be Bermuda, Canada, Greece, and Australia. Now it's just Australia, Canada, and Greece.
Right.
No more Bermuda for the vax mandate. So
no more Bermuda.
As of September, Celebrity no longer requires vaccination to cruise for sailings 8 nights or less. See, I'm very, very hopeful Royal is coming on board, because Royal owns Celebrity. The Royal Holding Group owns Celebrity as well. So I'm hoping that before our what was it, 55 days? Yes, we're at 55. Before 55 days comes, that Royal drops their vaccine mandate. So again, Celebrity now is like all the others who have dropped their vaccine mandate. The vaccinated show their vaccine card, and the unvaccinated show a negative test. No requirement in the verbiage so far that the test be proctored. So any test, your free government test, your test you bought off the shelf at CVS, so far, unless they go back and change the language, no requirement that negative COVID test for the unvaccinated needs to be proctored.
So at the time of this research,
right,
that's what it was.
August 21st.
Which was?
I had to look back. This right now.
Oh, that's today.
As of today.
Man, you're so efficient.
There's no, but it starts in September. Celebrities, no vaccine requirement starts in September.
Yeah.
The San Juan Port. Have y'all ever been to San Juan? Tell us if you've ever been to San Juan. We love that.
I love San Juan, Puerto Rico.
We went to San Juan on the Wonder in April.
It was amazing.
And you can see those vlogs down below. I'll link those. That was a really fun day. And all we did is it was really, really hot. I mean, and we didn't have a beach excursion booked.
No.
So we got off the ship a little later in the day. We enjoyed the pool on board during the day when everyone else was in port. And we found the food trucks and we ate off the food trucks and we walked down to the Paseo de la Princesa statue and the fountain. It was beautiful. We just enjoyed, the food and the
walk,
the environment. Yeah. And the walk for the evening.
Through the park. Remember?
So the San Juan Port is getting a $425 million. What movie is that from? Do you know what movies that's from?
Of course I do.
$2 million. Hey, Z Show, Cruise Fun is up. They say, what's up, everybody? Sorry I'm late.
Z!
Welcome, the Z Show Cruise Fun. We're talking about the San Juan Port being refurbed. $425 million refurb. Major updates will be done to berths 1 and 4 in Old San Juan. I'm not sure which ships come in there, but I do know that the Pan American Pier, which is just outside Old San Juan, are the ones that Royal and Celebrity use. They're also getting a huge update. Repairs and updates will include a state-of-the-art cruise terminal.
Wow.
Woo-hoo. Yeah,
wow.
That'll be nice. New walkways and this is the most exciting part of it for me. The capability to accept the world's largest cruise ships.
Oasis class.
So the big girls are coming to San Juan.
And we'll be on her.
I'm happy about that, if y'all can tell.
I am too.
Yes. All the Oasis class ships, basically, they're the biggest. I don't know how much smaller Mardi Gras is than the big Royal Caribbean girls.
I don't know either, but I'll find out before I go to bed.
Well, okay. So, yeah, that's what's up with San Juan. They'll be getting a redo. Disney Cruise Lines went from 5 years of age and older for vax requirement to 12 years of age and older. So all of you who might be waiting to cruise with your younger than 5 kids, because whatever. It's every parent's decision to get their child vaccinated, but Disney, up until now, had a 5 years and older.
Right.
Had to be vaccinated. They have now changed that to 12 and older. So if your child is 11 and younger and unvaccinated, you can now go on Disney Cruise Line. By the way, we have a Disney expert coming to the channel September 3rd, I believe. I'm going to post that video. It's an interview. I have known her for decades. We used to work together back in the day when we were in our 20s. And she is now like a Disney expert. So she has a blog of her own. We do talk about Disney cruises. She talks a lot about Disneyland and Disney World, but she talks a little bit about Disney cruises toward the end of the video. So y'all keep an eye out for that. That's going to be published on December 3rd. Cruise Vet just answered our question. Carnival owns Holland America.
Yeah, okay, there you go.
Yep.
Thank you for that, sir.
Carnival already ended their vax and test requirements for the vaccinated.
Yeah.
Again, Carnival is one of those that has the vaccinated shows the vax card and the unvaccinated shows the negative test. So Holland America coming in line with their Mother Company.
Guess what I have?
What?
Comparison.
Oh, look at him. He was looking up the size of the Mardi Gras.
All right. Wonder of the Seas versus Mardi Gras. Don't cheat. Which one's bigger? Don't cheat. Tell us which one's bigger.
You just cheated. He just found the answer.
Well, I'm the teacher. I have to read the book.
And now he's wanting y'all to not cheat.
Don't cheat.
And tell him the answer.
Don't cheat. Mardi Gras is considered.
Cruise Vet says Wonder.
Cruise. Okay, let me see.
I don't know the answer, and I can't imagine it's not Wonder. I mean, because Wonder was touted as being the biggest cruise ship in the world, even bigger than their other.
Here we go.
Okay.
You ready?
Answer.
Let me see. Carnival Mardi Gras tonnage 181,000 tons. Okay. Wonder of the Seas 236,000
There you go.
tons.
Preston Co. Hey, Preston. Preston also voted Wonder is the biggest. So
Wonder. Let's see. Length on Mardi Gras is 1130, and on Wonder is 1188. Berth is 137 for Mardi Gras, 210 for Wonder. Passenger decks. Oh, Mardi Gras got us 17 and Wonder is 16.
Oh, that's interesting.
Passengers on Mardi Gras is 5282 and on Wonder is 5734.
That's pretty close.
Crew 1745 on Mardi Gras, 2300.
That's a lot more crew.
On Wonder. Oh. Passenger to crew ratio is 2.6 on Wonder Mardi Gras and 2.5 on Wonder.
That's pretty close.
Right. Space ratio, ton of the ship per passengers, 35 for Mardi Gras and 39 for Wonder. So Wonder wins the heavyweight.
There you go. There you go. But hopefully both Wonder and Mardi Gras can now, Z Show says, Wonder's clearly the biggest. They can both, so after this makeover in San Juan, they'll both be able to go into San Juan.
Exactly.
Excellent. So we have cruise cancellations, which at least they're not for, I don't know, up in Skagway, they've been having the rock slide, so they're having to cancel some of those, or like a ship having problems, or God forbid, sickness,
right.
Illness. It's not that. But Norwegian Viva, their newest ship that's coming out. It's not out yet. Prima's their newest one that's already built.
In service.
Right. It's not in service yet.
She comes November? Or is it 23?
Next year, yeah. 23. Norwegian Viva has canceled several initial sailings and pushed back her launch to next year, August 26th, actually out of Rome.
So a year.
The Prima is due to launch the end of this month.
Okay.
August 22 is Prima, and Viva was going to launch I don't know when she was supposed to launch, but she's moved it to
she's a year out.
August. Yeah. So about the same exact time next year, 2023. And Norwegian has 4 more ships planned to come out. Norwegian's hitting it. We may be going back to some Norwegian. We love our Royal.
We are.
No, we're definitely doing Norwegian in January, this coming January.
Correct.
We're doing Norwegian Breakaway, but Cruise Vet, I'm booked on the Prima for January 24. Look at you. You're like in it. He's on it.
We need to hook up with him.
I know. I would like to cruise with him. He's retired though, so he gets.
I'm retired. I'll meet you.
Yeah, really. Cruise Vet and JJ, all things Wagner, are going to be cruising together.
I don't know if cruise industry is ready for that party.
Yeah, that would be scary. So Princess is adding an upgrade bid program. So those of you who cruise on Princess or are planning to cruise on Princess, the bid programs have kind of become pretty popular. We got a junior suite on Adventure in January. That was really nice. We those vlogs are out. I'll link those vlogs down below. That was Adventure out of Galveston, and Adventure is it the same size or one smaller than Liberty? It felt like the same size.
I think it's one smaller.
I can't remember. It feels the same size. I didn't really notice any difference from
We
Liberty.
had to run to her in Puerto Rico, though.
Yeah. Cruise Vet says that's a deal. Y'all can cruise.
Right on.
I don't know. I have to say, I'm not going to let him cruise without me.
Shocking.
I actually might. If he wanted to have a vet cruise of his own.
Nah. I got to take my girlfriend.
He could go on his own. So, Princess is adding this upgrade bid program They'll start September 6th on just a few ships, excuse me, and then roll it out fleet-wide by the end of October. Let's see, Royal Caribbean, as we all know, and NCL, of course, and MSC all already have upgrade bid programs.
Right.
And so their Princess is going to be adding one.
My friend Preston wants to know, we are Diamond on Royal. Preston.
Yeah, Preston asked, what level membership are you guys on Royal? Yeah, we're Diamond. We made Diamond from the double points.
Right.
Our first cruise back September of
On
last
Symphony?
year on Symphony made us Diamond. So our first cruise being Diamond was in January on Adventure, just what I was talking about. And that was really nice because that size ship has an awesome Diamond lounge. It has an ocean view. It was wonderful. It was beautiful. I was like, oh, I just assumed that all the Diamond lounges on Royal Caribbean ships were like that, had the ocean view because, why wouldn't you? These people pay this money, blah, blah, blah over the years. And, they get an ocean view until we cruised on Wonder.
Wonder's a beautiful ship, but
Absolutely.
The Diamond Lounge is in the basement.
And come to find out, because we didn't know, because we haven't been Diamond very long, and we had never cruised on an Oasis class ship as Diamond, so we'd never been in an Oasis class ship Diamond Lounge. I was like, no, they're all in the basement. They all feel like they're in the basement. So, I wasn't that impressed. I like the ocean view on the smaller ships. It was really nice.
It was a nicer venue.
And JJ got ill on our last sea day on Adventure.
I did.
And so I just went up to the Diamond Lounge and did some work, did some video editing. It was wonderful. It was lovely. So
it wasn't really lovely for me.
And no, it was not. I'll link that vlog series down below so you can watch. Woo, he was not.
Cruise Vet says he likes that Royal Caribbean gives double points to solo cruises.
Yes, I bet you do. That is nice.
But you know what? Cruise Vet, they really should, right? I mean, right? You're paying double occupancy. You ought to get the double points.
Yeah, definitely. Because Royal is one of those who doesn't yet have a solo cruiser
program
price.
Right.
I think Norwegian does, and Virgin maybe has a solo cruiser price.
Right.
Because it really doesn't make any sense. I don't know. It doesn't seem fair to me that you're one person in a room, one person food, one person drink, one person everything.
That's what I'm saying. He at least deserves the double points.
Yeah. You're paying double occupancy.
Absolutely.
So you're right. At least they give you double points.
Right.
Kevin says Symphony Diamond Lounge was in the basement too, if I remember correctly. Yeah, Kevin. I think all the Oasis class ships are, I don't get it. And on Wonder specifically, I'm not sure. I can't remember on Symphony. I know Symphony doesn't have the teen social area that Wonder has, because Wonder took up the whole deck. It's deck 16. It's above the pool deck, and it's for teenagers. And as we put on our Wonder review, I don't have anything against teenagers, but they're like this 24/7. They're on Snapchat or Twitter or,
they need a room in the basement.
They're on Instagram. But seriously, they need to be in the basement because they don't care. They're not worried about an ocean view. And then they need to move the Diamond Lounge on the Wonder up to this area where they have this teen social area, because it was a beautiful area. I mean, again, you can watch our Wonder review and see, because I show the teen social area. Yeah, I was disappointed. Plus, I will have to say, I don't know. I kind of felt when we went in one evening on the Wonder to the Diamond Lounge.
Oh,
it's pretty uppity.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just me.
I'm a pretty simple guy. I get along with most folks, but when you walk in the room and the noses go.
I mean, I've really got. we had never talked about that before, so that was interesting that you felt that way too.
Yeah.
I just kind of thought, well, obviously we're in here and we have the same number of, points or whatever as y'all do. Maybe they were Diamond Plus or whatever.
Or maybe I don't know. Maybe I was just a little sensitive that evening.
I know it was I will say it was formal night, and we don't go over the top on formal night.
Just so you know, to me, this is formal.
No, it's not. He wears a button down and khakis. We've gone the tux route before on formal night. We just don't anymore. Of course, they don't rent the tuxes on board anymore either, because after COVID, they might start that up again. But
they need to.
We've done that before.
They need to.
But, everyone's really going more comfortable these days. And so we did. And we walked in And it was kind of like, they had their wine in their hand and they're kind of looking at us like, and I was just like, oh, okay, bye.
You're so sensitive.
Plus, it was in the basement.
It was in the basement.
Which I didn't enjoy anyway.
I
So
didn't either.
It wasn't very difficult to leave. Cruise Vet says yes. Oh.
Preston.
Yeah, sorry, I missed Preston. Preston says, did they at least have virtual balcony like things at the basement lounge? They did not, Preston.
No, they didn't.
No, there was no virtual balcony.
No.
It was almost like, I don't know what their theory was.
I don't either.
But again, it's like that in all. It's Allure and Symphony and probably Harmony too. Well, Mark, if you're still on
Mark's
here,
on the,
Mark can tell us
right
if
now.
you're done. Yeah. I know that all the Oasis class ships, because I learned that afterwards, because I was like shocked, and everyone was like, yeah, that's true for every Oasis class ship. I was like, okay.
And Princess gives $100 onboard credit for veterans.
Yes, Cruise Vet tells us Princess gives $100 onboard credit for veterans. That's awesome.
That's sweet.
Boy, maybe we ought to try Princess coming up.
Hey.
That'd be nice. Have a little extra spending money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so another protocol change for a country, for an island, Grand Cayman and St. Kitts have both dropped all their testing and vax requirements.
That's good news.
Finally,
that's good news.
People can get off the ship in Grand Cayman. That is still a tender port for the big ships.
Yep.
So I think the big ships out of Galveston, at least, are kind of staying away from Grand Cayman. Well, I don't think they go to Grand Cayman out of Florida. Anyway, I think they only go out of maybe New Orleans and Galveston to Grand Cayman. So if you're on a big ship looking to go to Grand Cayman, just know they're either not going to Grand Cayman or it's going to take forever to get there, because
they're going to have to multiply their tender boat inventory by threefold.
Yeah, before they can accept those big ships, because it's just a lot of people. Maybe halfway into your excursion day before some of the people would be allowed to get off, because the tender just takes so long with the number of tenders they have now. So you're right. They're going to have to just increase their tender vendors.
Tender
vendors. There you go. Yes. Yeah, so that's all the cruise news. That's all the cruise news.
Let's see, October, we are on Explorer of the Seas, and we have an aft corner balcony.
Yes. We are so excited about the aft balcony, y'all. If y'all have had an aft balcony before, let us know. Put in the comments whether you liked it or not. I'm sure there are cons.
Especially if it's on Explorer, because they have that corner with the extra window.
We're on the very corner cabin.
Aft corner.
Yeah.
So you get the view of the wake, and you also have a little open air window on the side, which is huge.
Yeah.
It's huge. It's huge.
Yeah. So we're excited about the aft balcony.
Yeah.
Yep. I was going to talk about travel agents a little bit for the FAQ section. I mean, I know in the chat, we don't have any, newbies, cruise newbies. I think everyone's been here for a while, but, if there's anybody watching that's a cruise newbie and you're not using a travel agent yet, I'm telling you, because I get asked that a lot. Is it free? Should I use a travel agent? I can just call the cruise line myself directly. Yes, you can.
You sure can.
We highly recommend using a travel agent, and we love ours. I will link her information below. Her name's Cindy.
She is not a sponsor.
No, we're not sponsored. We're not getting anything from this. We just love her, and she really takes care of us. They are free to use. Travel advisors are completely free to use. Travel agents, they are like independent contractors a lot of times.
Newsflash. If you get a hold of an agent that's trying to charge you a fee for service, find another one.
Bye. There's the door. Yeah, just say bye. Seriously.
Anyway, I'm sorry.
And they can give you better deals than you'll get just going straight to the cruise line. My understanding is, and I haven't even asked Cindy about this, but my understanding is that they get large group bookings, like a chunk of cabins. And so they're able to give like a group discount, even though you're not booked as a group. And then if they don't sell all of those, they can give them back to the cruise line. So cabins might open. That's another little tip. Cabins might open closer to your cruise time, but we love it using an agent.
Creek Bottom Farms. I've just booked my second and third cruise. I'm a newbie.
Hey, yeah.
Welcome.
If you don't use a travel agent, I'm going to go through some reasons. We highly advise using a travel agent. And again, if you don't have one, I'll link Cindy below. She's great. Cruise Vet says, sounds like y'all will have fun. I'm on Ovation of the Seas next month. Yes.
We want to hear back on that.
Ovation. Yeah. Please. Yeah. Because we're on her.
We're on her in September
for
next
Alaska.
Year for Alaska.
Definitely.
And then Preston, I'm going on Wonder of the Seas next month.
Woohoo! Sailing from Rome. That'll be amazing.
Preston, make sure you check out our Wonder of the Seas videos.
Yeah, Preston, you'll enjoy them. She's not back here until November.
Correct.
So yeah,
you'll enjoy those.
That'll be Preston. If you're not on a Facebook group yet for Wonder of the Seas, get on one. I'm on 2 of them on Facebook. Very helpful with all those ports in Europe. Because I'm telling you, we would have to do a lot. Oh, he said he binged our Wonder series last week. Thank you so much. We had fun on her. We rebooked. In fact, we were supposed to go on the Oasis for that cruise later in April, and we started looking at. I was like, wow, it'd be really great if we could go on Wonder. And we were on our 5th sailing, her 5th sailing, and that was great.
It's funny how that came about too, because I can remember when Wonder first came into Miami. Remember, I said, I wonder if we'll ever cruise on Wonder.
I wonder if we'll go on Wonder.
And
I was like, too expensive. In fact, on one of our adventure vlogs, we were talking about it at the end of our little nightly recap that we were doing at that time. And he was like, I wonder if we'll go on Wonder. And I was like, too expensive. Well, then as we were building up to our Oasis cruise in April, I started checking the prices, and I'm like, it's really not that crazy.
Right.
We got a regular balcony room, no spacious or anything, just a regular balcony room. And it wasn't that crazy. It was more than we usually pay, I'll say.
But it was only the 5th time she had cruised, so it was worth it to us. And so Cruise Vets want to know what the name of the of our Facebook page
is. We don't have a Facebook page. If you're wondering about that Wonder group, it's like Wonder of the Seas social group is one of them that I was talking about. We were thinking about Cruise Vet starting a Facebook page. We were thinking about that. We're not sure our YouTube channel is big enough to do that yet, but we were thinking about that. Once we get a little bigger with the YouTube community, we'll probably start doing some merch, some T-shirts, because we have a lot of cute, awesome sayings to put on T-shirts. But we're coming up on 1,500. Yeah, we just hit 1,400. So subscribers. So we're hoping to start a Facebook page, though. We just like the camaraderie in the community. And, JJ's retired, so he could admin it. Yeah. But one of those Wonder groups was called
Wonder of the Seas social group.
And the other one is
Wonder of the Sea. Well, that was the April. That was our.
Yeah, he's not on. I don't think he's on my other one.
Nope.
But you just, Preston, and Cruise Vet too, if you specifically put in Wonder of the Seas.
Wonder of the Seas social
in the search,
you'll get several.
Yeah. And people are very helpful there. Obviously, there's people who haven't been yet, and the people who have been. And of course, come November or closer to November, people will be cruising out of the U.S. again.
Right.
But right now, lots of Europe questions. Yeah. So
there you go.
Yeah, Preston's just joined that Facebook page.
Man,
awesome.
I like proactive people.
Very good. Preston's on it. So we had this happen last week. Creek Bottom Farms with the travel agent. JJ is signed up on, what is it, CruiseMate or something that you get?
Shipmate.
Shipmate. The price break times. So you can sign up on these different apps with the cruise that you've booked and what you paid, and then they will notify you when the price drops.
For price drops.
Well, he got a couple of price drops last week, 4, and he contacted Cindy, our travel agent, and she was like, the price I got y'all to start off with is already lower than that.
It's already cheaper than that. I said, good job, girl.
Yeah. So again, another benefit of using a travel agent. Also, the travel agent is the one who calls the cruise line if there's a problem.
Correct.
And sits there for however long it takes to solve the problem. So, if there's a problem, because you'll read all the time in the Facebook groups that people are like, oh my gosh, I can't believe the customer service is so bad. I had to sit online for 3 hours, blah, 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 and I still didn't get my answer.
Newsflash. Hire a travel agent. It doesn't cost you anything.
Yeah, seriously. That's their job, to handle the problems coming up with any problems.
And they are Cindy is cruise certified.
Yeah.
That's
through
important.
Like 5 different cruise lines.
That's important.
So each cruise line has a little program that they offer to, I say little, I don't know how long it takes actually, how many hours for travel advisors that they can go through that cruise line's program and learn more about that cruise line and their policies and procedures. So
their perks and benefits.
Yeah, it matters.
It matters. It does.
You know, your travel advisor.
They're more educated and they're more efficient.
Yeah, I'm not against at all people who are just getting started in the industry, trying to support them. That's wonderful. But there are just things that they don't know yet. Like we all had to start in our jobs at some point, and there are things that we just didn't know yet.
I'm still learning my job.
That your retired job?
Yeah.
Your honey-do list?
My honey-do list.
Getting your honey-do list
I'm still kicking it down the road.
Yeah. And my understanding is that travel agents have their own representative that works with travel agents at the cruise line. So they don't call the same 888 or 800 number that you and I call. Like they have a person there, a member representative that works with them at the cruise line. So it's not all, you know, they do the calling and they sit there. And if it takes 1 hour or 3 hours, they're the ones that are going to get an answer.
Yeah.
It might not take them as long because they have this.
I think it's more streamlined, more efficient.
They have this member representative.
My friend Z Show Cruise Funds, she started a Facebook page 2 weeks ago and has 20 people on it.
And they only have 43 subscribers to their show. Yeah.
You need to get on that, people.
Well, maybe we'll start one then.
Guess what?
Yeah. I don't know. Give JJ another job to do. Admin our Facebook group. Yeah, because in those Facebook groups, you know, people from all walks of life and all cruise lines will join and give advice to each other. So that's what's neat about it is like we primarily know Royal because we've cruised them 14 times. And we're fixing to branch out. Come January, we're branching out. But your subscribers to your Facebook page, you know, your followers to the Facebook page will help each other. So,
and that's what it's about.
Yeah,
that's what YouTube is about.
Thanks, Z Show. We may start that Facebook page.
And we may jump on hers.
Definitely. Yeah. See? So, yeah, we're done. How'd you like that? Sorry, I'm stealing Tony's.
How'd you like that?
Definitely use a travel advisor, and I'll link Cindy's info down below. And so we're going to end it here. Yeah. No more questions. See y'all. Be blessed. See you next week.
Peace.